Hello my friends, it's Gabriel with The Last Huntsman Outdoors here. So this is going to be a video, and I'm going to be trying to help out a friend. And the friend I'm talking about is Jacob with Very Good Knife Company. So he's had some kind of hard times hit him all at once, and basically, long story short, his dad's kind of giving him the boot, and he's becoming pretty much homeless and without a shop all in one go. So he has a GoFundMe. I will be linking that in the description and in the comments as well. So be sure to go check out his GoFundMe. Momo the poodle come up to kind of give his approval as well. But so be sure to go check that out. And I know, here's the thing too, we're all struggling. You know, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm even struggling. I'm doing paycheck to paycheck basically, and I'm working 2 jobs. So that's why I haven't devoted as much time to YouTube like I used to, and honestly, it's why I don't buy as many knives and stuff as I used to. Now, speaking of his GoFundMe, you know, every little bit helps, even if it's just like a couple dollars or whatever you guys can afford. Maybe you skip out on Starbucks coffee one day, you know. But even I'm in a position where I'm kind of having a hard time donating. So here's what I'm going to do. What I do have is a bunch of knives. And I go through knives where, you know, quite honestly, I don't need them all. And so I end up selling some. So what I decided I'm going to do here is I'm going to sell some of my knives, and I'm going to donate 20% to his GoFundMe. So whatever I sell, I'm going to give 20% to Jacob. And so that'll get you guys a potential knife in hand. That'll get him some money towards his GoFundMe, and it kind of clears out my collection a little bit and helps me fund other things. So it kind of helps us all out. So with all that being said, all right, something else I've been forgetting for a while to do is I've been meaning to do a 10K giveaway. So I decided to kind of change up what I was going to give away, because I figured I could give 2 of these away for this giveaway instead of just one thing. So the 2 things I'm going to be giving away, one will be the Cayman XXL from Off Grid Knives, and the other will be the Tracker X2, also from Off Grid Knives. So the only thing you got to do to enter into the giveaway is just comment on this video, and whenever I pick a winner, then I'm just gonna pick one and message you on the comment, and you can try to email me. So also with the knife sale, the best way to do it for me is to just email me. So my email is lasthuntsmen, M-E-N, 777@gmail.com. It's all lowercase. Also, something else with the knife sale, and I'm sorry, but I'm not shipping internationally. As you guys can tell, I live pretty rural. I can't ship things internationally from my local post office. So if I do try to ship something internationally, I have to drive almost an hour to the nearest city to ship it off, and the shipping cost is just insane these days. So I can't ship internationally. So if you want to buy one of these knives or part of the giveaway, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to keep it domestic here. So let's just go through these knives, and I'll kind of give you guys some rough pricing, and also something else with the pricing too. I'm already going to be giving you guys a pretty good deal on a lot of these, so be fair with me. And also I'm willing to barter a little bit. So if you know, you want to knock off 20 bucks or something, then maybe we'll see. I might be willing to barter a little bit, but I'll show you guys the knives I'm willing to sell here, and let's do this so we can help Jacob out as well. All right, so here's the knives I'm going to be selling. Like I said, 20% of what I sell here, I'm going to be donating to a very good knife company. So actually, we'll just start on the right and work our way over here. So right here, what I have is a Benchmade Mini Boost. I'm more than sure that this model is not made anymore. So these obviously can be pretty valuable. I'm not a Benchmade guy, but I know there are a lot of people who do like Benchmades. It's an assisted opener, just lightning fast. I will say, if it wasn't Benchmade, I'd probably, in all honesty, keep it first production. And it's S30V. It's basically brand new in the box. I've never used it, and a guy who had it before me never used it either. It's just a kind of a collector, but we're going to do $150 for that. That's kind of what I seen the internet price going for, so I think that's pretty fair. All right, right here we have the Lion Steel T6. Really like this knife. I just have a lot of knives in this size, so I'm just going to let this one go. This one's in 3V. Obviously I used it, but I've also taken care of it too. This was an amazing knife, and I think brand new. I've been seeing them going for like right around $300. So I was going to ask for an even $200 for it. So that's over $100 off of that. And of course it comes with the Kydex sheath and everything like that. And here's something else too. Just assume most of these knives are used. So, you know, if it's not perfectly clean or something like that, then, you know, you're potentially buying a used knife. Now, another one I got here, I liked this one quite a bit, but same thing. I have a lot of knives in this size, is the Bradford Guardian 3.5. Awesome little blade here. This one's in crew wear. I do have the original leather sheath. I will send that with it, and I have a Armitage carry aftermarket sheath for it. And I also have the original box. I think brand new for the knife, these are going for like $175 to $200. So with the Armitage sheath and everything like that, I was going to take $130 for that. Right here I have the Schwarz Overland. This one has the green micarta, and I also have a custom Tobacco Road Adventure Kydex sheath. The Kydex sheath here cost $150 on its own, and of course this knife was like $300 as well. So I'm gonna ask for an even $200 for it as well, and you're getting a really nice Kydex sheath for that. And another one here, I have the Work Tough Gear Tayal. Awesome little, what would be like a camp knife. Actually, it's the mini Tayal. So yeah, the mini Tayal, awesome little camp knife. Just, I got a lot of knives in this size, so you know, this one's just not really doing me much good. This one also has a custom Tobacco Road Adventure Kydex sheath. Awesome Kydex maker. Probably one of the best Kydex makers I've ever stumbled into. This one, I'm going to ask for $130 for that. Alright, now we have the Terra knives. This one's the Forester. He doesn't have any other markings on it other than the Terra knives, but this one is in Magna Cut, and he does his Magna Cut at like 64 HRC. I know that it, you know, matters to everybody more than anything else. But this was a nice little just EDC fixed blade potential bush knife. I liked this one quite a bit. You know, as I kind of mentioned with the Bradford and even this one, I have a lot of knives in this size, so I'm just going to let this one go as well. But brand new, these were going for like $250. So I'm gonna ask for $150 for the Terra Knives Forester. Here I have the Lion Steel M2M and M390. This is a nice, just everyday carry blade, and the handle ergonomics, as I mentioned in another video where I was comparing a lot of EDC fixed blades, this is probably one of the most comfortable handles I've ever handled on like a knife of this size. And that reddish micarta just looks absolutely amazing. I have the original leather sheath, which is pretty nice, but just not really my style. But just not really my style. But I do have an Armitage carry sheath. I think brand new these are going for like $130, but I do have an Armitage sheath for that's like another 50-60 bucks right there. So I'm gonna ask for even 100 for that guy right there. And last but not least, I have the Work Tough Gear Carnivore. This was designed by Eric with Outer Limitless. This is the Gen 2 model, and it's a pretty neat knife. I haven't ever used it. I'm pretty sure it's brand spanking new. I don't got the box or anything for it, but just got a little bit of dust on it. But I never really used it, and you know, honestly, I just haven't had time for it. And so, and I just anymore these days, working 2 jobs and a farm and everything like that, I just I gotta kind of prioritize what knives I'm reviewing these days. And so I'm gonna let this one go. I think these are going for like right around 200, maybe more like 230 or so. I can't quite remember, so I'm just going off the top of my head. I'm gonna ask for $150 for this one here, and if my price on this is a little out of bounds, then let me know. Like I said, I'm just going off the top of my head, so I'd be willing to kind of barter a little bit, but just email me, like I said, at lasthuntsman777@gmail.com. All right, so that's the knives I'm going to be selling. So not a lot or anything like that, and like I said, just email me and I'd be willing to kind of work with you guys. PayPal is the best way to get me paid for those. So once you PayPal me, I will try to get you a tracking within a couple days and get it shipped out. So and I'll of course be very upfront with you on every, you know, aspect of that. So if you're interested in one of these, just email me. And like I said, I'm going to try to do about 20% or so to send to Very Good Knife Company's GoFundMe to help him out. And also another way to help him out too is you could always be sure to go check out Very Good Knife Company's website. He still has some knives for sale, including my design, the Hawk. He still has a handful of ADCRV 2 models, and of course that would help him out as much as anything, as well as just obviously selling more knives. So my model, the Hawk, is still available. And also check out Blackwater Knife Co. That's Tim's School of Fish kind of sub company that he's done with Very Good Knife Company. And so if you don't really care for the Hawk, but you like one of Tim's School of Fish models, go check him out as well. So hopefully we can get Jacob helped out, and you know, maybe all of us can kind of help each other out all at the same time. So thank you, and with all that being said, be prepared both physically and spiritually. God bless. Carry on.